All right. Take 3. My programs keep crashing. I'm trying to upload data on one device, download data on another device, looking for ways that I can create like a spinning table for my keyboards so I can just push the keyboard and type and push the keyboard and type so that all these different processors are running. And I might have to switch over to a PC at some point because the Mac's just not able to take what I need. So I'm getting my efficiencies down. I'm getting all of these little details that we need to think about so that we can make the website accessible. Like if I run a page test real quick on my site, which shout out to my boyfriend. He's the one that initially got me to start thinking about page load speed because he tried to do some testing for me the other night, and I was astonished at how much caching problem I had. SSL wasn't dumping. I don't want to talk about all the places where I repointed my DNS because I don't want that to make my site vulnerable, but I did add other layers of backups like light speed, and I already have Hostinger and security, but I have now other domains that are holding my data for me: SSL encrypted, Shopify, WordPress simple membership, Zapier. I am making sure that I'm thinking about every single backdoor. These numbers the other day were not the greatest. Like if I show you where we started and where we ended up, web data. So all these numbers here are in the yellows, and this was just a few days ago, right? So my page performance was just really slow. And now you can see that things are, gradually improving, like the accessibility. This doesn't necessarily mean ADA. It's just like all attributes. I have places where my content is just grabbing a screenshot from social media, but it's not creating an SEO language for it when it uploads it from Zapier to my website. So that's what I'm working on as we speak, is all of these smaller, minute keyword phrases and SEO tags, because I know if I want my stream to be one of the biggest things that comes out of my brand, it's got to be searchable. We got to be able to find it. And YouTube is absolutely amazing because it's a search engine for content. I listen to playlists. I remember playlists from 13 plus years ago, music related. And I'm like, wow, the fact that I can still remember a sound and bring me back to a part of time. I would like that to be the same case for when people are listening to my content. And they're like, oh, when she said this about motivation or leadership or energy consuming, like I really resonated with that episode, right? So it's like putting live there. Eventually I'm going to have, session 1, session 2, session 3, when things are more technical. And I mean, I'm writing down all of my workflows from start to finish. I'm like the ultimate marketer. That's my logo in the middle with my QR code. The ultimate marketing diva. I'm good at it. People love to hear what I have to say most times. And so we have to make it so that everyone can be able to join. So the reason why I want to change my featured image is all of this alt text, the title, the caption, the description, that's all crawled by search engines. So if you are consistent with what you're using in your language, that's why I'm changing the metadata and the focus keyword each time, because I want consistency. That's important to me. So when someone's using their keyboard reader or the access machine. It could be a variety of things. It could be an international person can't understand English and they have Google Translator, and Google Translator will read the image out loud. And so if you have your description text and your alt tags and your keywords, that helps for accessible users. That's why I make my educational videos with subtitles, because I'm already recording it and I'm already downloading it somewhere on my site or my station, my platform. I've got hookup, GoPro, Insta360, stands, externals, dumping data, uploading data, like full-time stream, you know? I'm really trying to get this as my, she's live, this is the schedule, I'm going to be in this music festival, I'm going to be painting with children over here, you know, I want to be a spokesperson and a thought leader and let people know that you can be in terrible parts of your life, but that doesn't mean that that's who you are forever. And once you start understanding that whatever that challenge was, that emotional toll, that trauma, whatever that you faced, it was so that you could learn something that you needed to prepare yourself for the next time. And so I'm constantly churning my brain and thinking of ways and possibilities to make my priority list and work on, chip away a little bit at a time every single day, because there's only so many hours in the day that I can focus on all the projects that I have going, my bots, my branding. I like to create, I want to paint, I want to chat with my friends online. And it's just, yeah, you have to consider my disability. I have a disease and I also have energy mobility restraints. So I'm not able to just get up and pop up and go and do things like the average abled person. We call it ableism. So instead, I channel my energy and my time and my smartness into creating memberships and accessibility hubs. This one's ready. And that to me is freedom. That's the ultimate happiness, is saying that I was able to change someone's life through my words, through my channel, my platform. I'm showing people that there is a new way that you can adopt thinking. You can be kind to people. You can help out. You can say, is there something that, you know, I can do for you, right? It's a matter of willpower and a matter of choice. We're humans. We're having a human experience. We love, we cry, we go through the motions and the roller coasters. And if we can make space and place for people that can do this more often because they have barriers with their eyes or their ears or however that might look like this is, to me, so cool. I love this. Blue Eye Queen is streaming. Like these are all, you know, clearly tests. Like this has all been happening. And there's, you know, inconsistencies with these here, but we're going to get there. It's all going to be the same SEO at one point. Just, again, taking the time in the day to put things on lists. So I'm going to add this to a list for later, and I'm going to do that part later, because to me, again, spending time in the membership page, spending time in the streaming, the shop, all of that's really important to me. I've got my list over here where I want to get promo codes set up for people so that they can have free shipping when they check out, and opportunities where folks can book me and I can show up and be local at their space, whether that's creating art, putting a pop-up, etc. I'm a charming person. People find that I'm funny and they just want to be in my presence. And I, again, like with all of the amount of energy that you face on a daily basis with whatever your challenges are, think about what you could do as a positive influence if you start to think about bringing every single person in. So my membership is going strong. It's fresh, it's brand new. There's multiple layers, there's an accessibility level. So if you have an access need, this in memberships for you. The reason why it's cheaper, but it gives you everything that you get at the highest level, is because I want folks to give me feedback on ways that I can make it and improve it better. Maybe there's some plugin that I don't know about that I could add to make things easier for people. There's a Lux membership. This is the highest membership. You can donate whatever price that you want, but this is currently the highest monthly. You get signed artwork by me, daily downloads, one-on-one private sessions, a private group chat, all of the things I've did like right now. And then it rolls down, right? The Royal Elite is sort of the middle membership where you get access, you get a promo code, as well, access to shopping. The Crown tier is for entry level, so people that just want to be involved in whatever I'm cooking, whatever I'm up to. And so if I show you the back end of what this membership looks like, this is all work in progress. We're building it. We're sailing the ship as we're building it, right? So here's the prior streams. We just worked on those pages right there. Past streams, right? Then we've got day in the life. It's going to be a mix of different content, from me being in New York to me shopping for an accessibility vehicle. So we can see that we need to work on the variety of content so we don't see the same things that are popping up. So I might curate this a little bit more. And then you've got the shopping part where you can go shopping on the site, or you can go straight to my shop page, which is at the top. But I want to give people that are members promo codes and exclusivity and chatting functions and alert systems. So you'll have a schedule. You'll be able to see what I'm working on and listen to my music sets. And it's just, the day in the life of a uniquely abled creator. It's every day you have to have the most positive, forward-thinking mind, because the world is moving fast. People are hurting and they're acting as mirrors, so you have to be patient with the world. And I just want to make something that people can come back to every single day and be like, I can't wait to do that thing. And as this grows, this community grows, we're going to create quests in crypto and Twitter, and so things that you can share and get points and do like a socialify. And for the person that has the highest amount of points, then you'll be able to get artwork or a meet and greet or something interesting like that. Again, I am one person and I'm doing all of this, but I've got the bare bones down, which is great. I've got what we need. I've got a page here. Have the shopping function going for the membership where you can go through and buy a membership. Right now, the memberships are available for purchase. If you select on the one that you'd like, there is a one-time option, but in order to have access to the membership portal, you have to stay subscribed. So, again, I'm going to see if I can try to get that deleted here, because I don't want deleted option to be, I don't want to have the option where I want to remove that option. So we'll come back to that. Great. So again, little by little, each page is getting some love. The shopping page, membership page, the portals, content. This is how I adjust my content. Merry-go-rounds, train station, hotels. It's amazing how I can pump out gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes worth of content. But I just really want to have a workflow that's more automated, where I can just dump it into this computer and it does the thing. Dump it into that computer and it does the thing. So first I need to get more income, get money so I can get help and buy tools, because none of this is free. So I'm using everything that I earn from my donations to go back into this, and it's not feasible. It won't last. So we got to make it work with our memberships and our shop. So let's make it happen.